Hi everyone, my name is Genevieve Rose and I am a singer, songwriter, top liner, and producer. Today we are going to get to the bottom of the question, why are we giving these men a platform? The music industry is constantly operating on a gender double standard where male talent is seen as irreplaceable and worth forgiving literal crimes for, mind you, whereas women's talent is seen as replaceable or even disposable. A male artist can have a documented history of domestic violence, assault, or emotional abuse and still sell out arenas. But females can express a political opinion or make a minor media mishap and you'll never hear from them again. Or they'll just never find the same level of success that they had prior to their action. Let's talk about some examples of this. Let's start with a man named Chris Brown. A man who has felony assault charges, domestic abuse charges, and a history of violent altercations. Where is he today? Well, he continues to top the charts and collab with some of the biggest names in R&B, as well as sell out multiple stadiums during his new tour. We seem to have completely forgotten the fact that he abused Rihanna. Or we could talk about Ye, otherwise known as Kanye West, who spewed hate speech for years, including openly praising Hitler, denying the Holocaust. Like, what? Yet in 2024, when he independently released his album Vultures 1, it went straight to number 1 on the Billboard Hot 200, and his single on the album Carnival went straight to number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. He continued to sell out stadium-sized listening parties. Or we could talk about Diplo. Over the years, Diplo has amassed so many allegations, very severe allegations by women. These include, hold on, let me pull up my notes. Sexual assault, coercion, distributing revenge porn, with a second lawsuit for this exact same offense filed in 2024, and knowingly exposing women to STDs. Yet he continues to secure huge residencies in Las Vegas, get invited to perform or headline big festivals like Coachella or Stagecoach, in addition to producing for many A-list pop stars. These men's atrocities are just forgiven or forgotten by the public because of how the media justifies their kind of behavior. They're often chalked down to being the bad boy or the tortured artist, or simply because they bring a lot of monetary value to event promoters, ticketing companies, and streaming giants. The behavior becomes romanticized and expected. While society turns a blind eye to the shortcomings of male artists, women are not afforded that luxury. I think one of the best examples of this was the Super Bowl halftime show incident in 2004. Now, if you don't know what happened, I'll briefly explain. So in 2004, Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake performed at the Super Bowl halftime show. The choreography was rehearsed so that when Justin sings the final line of the song, which was "Gonna Have You Naked" by the end of this song, he would pull on Janet's costume and then it would reveal a lace bustier. However, the designer of the costume did not test how the breakaway mechanism was going to hold under pressure, and for half a second, Janet's right breast was fully exposed to a live audience of over 140 million viewers. Despite having no fault of her own in the matter, CBS and MTV's parent company, Viacom, blacklisted and blocked Janet's entire catalog of music across radio and television. Her music videos were pulled, her album sales tanked, she even got her invitation to the Grammys revoked. Meanwhile, Justin Timberlake, the man who actually pulled the fabric, issued a quick little apology, won 2 Grammys that same exact night. While editing, I realized that I made a mistake in the video. The Grammys were 7 days later. And was invited back years later to perform the halftime show solo. Or we could talk about the Dixie Chicks. During a concert in London right before the invasion of Iraq, the lead singer of the band said, "We don't want this war, and we are ashamed that the President of the United States is from Texas." That was it. No crimes, no violence, just a political opinion. The fallout was immediate, and it was bad. So bad that I need to look at my notes to list them all off. Country radio banned them nationwide. People brought bulldozers into parking lots to crush their CDs on television. They received death threats, lost their corporate sponsorships, and were effectively exiled from mainstream country music forever. The funny, not so funny thing is that today we hear male country music artists say much worse stuff and commit way worse offenses. Morgan Wallen says the N-word. Yet they still hold a successful career. The last example that I'm going to talk about is Sinéad O'Connor's performance on Saturday Night Live in 1992. At the end of her song, she held up a photo of Pope John Paul II, ripping it into pieces and saying, "Fight the real enemy," all as a protest of the systematic child sexual abuse occurring within the Catholic Church. She was using her platform to protect children from abuse. But because she made the public a little uncomfortable, the media destroyed her. She was booed off stages, mocked by late-night hosts, boycotted from radio, and people labeled her as crazy or unstable. Decades later, when the massive systematic cover-ups of the Catholic Church were finally proven true, nobody lined up to give her her career back. These women all fell victim to the role model trap, where women in the industry are expected to be these perfect and unrealistic role models. They're expected to not side politically and to keep silent when they're facing harassment, and above all else, just basically discouraged from using their right to free speech unless that speech is approved by their management first. And when a woman strays from that role, it's seen as a betrayal to the public. So I'll leave you with this quote. "Pop culture forgives men who abuse women far faster than women that just make men uncomfortable. And until the industry demands accountability and consequences for the abusers, nothing's going to change. It's going to be the same cycle repeating itself over and over again." Thank you for watching this video, and I hope that you guys drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say on the topic, and until the next one, bye.